I'm reading part two of my Hater Skater Sypnosis. I'll link this to part one in its own playlist. So I'm just starting to where I left off, where she gets cut and is heading off on her own from Snowland. She finds abundant resources and fertile soil beyond the glaciers. It's much warmer here, and the prehistoric mammals and the ice saurians don't bother you if you don't bother them. Despite failing in school, she proves to be quite innovative, creating igloos which would be the envy of any architect and engineer. She's adept at forging this golden yellow melanin complexion, mellow beauty, cross between yellow and brown, beauty, creating her own Olympic medal, metin. It's more precious than gold, silver, or any jewel. But she creates hand blades from her many skates. She now has an arsenal of weapons, like ski swords, shuriken pucks, goalie armor, and masks, and so on. She paints her face a clownish white in an inhuman attempt to look more Caucasian, forsaken her smooth butter complexion for the porcelain Asian ideal of femininity. The government sends hockey player samurai super soldiers after her because she protects the animals and local resources. Those are my animals. Don't touch them, she shouts. Her tribal warrior nurturing goddess presence threatens their profit driven economy. Hence their corporate greed and her bloodthirst cannot be quenched. Her bloodthirst. But their high tech weapons are no match for her swooshing circular moves and helicopter like blizzard flurries. Her organic her organic connection to nature makes her invulnerable and self-regenerating, like Mother Supernature itself. She's instantly healed even when suffering the worst wounds, while dispatching AI super soldiers because they have no spirit. She intimidates the most fearsome adversaries after putting her eyeballs back in when they were gouged out by demons. If the devil pokes out your eyes, just pop them back in. Easier done than said, she remarks. How do you terrorize someone like this? But she dismembers and beheads them. Not so easy to put those back on. Once a computer breaks, the game is always over, she taunts. Guess what? Guess what is also her childlike trademark response to a challenge, along with I didn't make the cut as a skater, now I make the final cut. She spends her time creating ice sculptures, a virtual paradise inhabited by snowfolks. At least my people have more life than the supposed real ones, she snickers while talking to them, like a gardener showing her plants love. The government tries to break her morale by firebombing her goddess creation, since they can't conquer her any other way. Their superheated smart bombs leave her city smoldering like the mouth of a volcano. But she waits until the flames blow away and rebuilds an even sturdier world. They go back and forth until her sparkling, gleaming city is impregnable. Thank you for helping me create something eternal and even more beautiful than me, she taunts. You all hate me because I'm beautiful, but I hate you because you're pitiful. Her ruby-like citadel and its luminescent inhabitants resemble the very heavens envisioned by their fascistic visionaries, a paradise they try to replicate through the exploitation of world culture and all resources. That's why they could never get it right. The climate is changing. The caps are melting into lake beds that can stabilize, though the militarists and techno nihilists, ironic how that rhymes, think that hell is going to melt and drown everyone. This disaster is also a revolutionary opportunity. Cosmic rays have been tracking Hater Skater's movements, recording her steady, fluid, intertwining movements beyond the calculation of high-tech surveillance cameras. Her harmonious roots among the chaotic cycles paves the way for self-correcting rays from beyond. In dark matter, and dark matter and other untapped arrested evolutionary catalysts by way of the Big Bang. Her lands are suddenly lush and teeming with life after nourishing tropical rainstorms and catalyzing meteor showers. Even the carnivores are evolving. The wildlife is starting to get along since vitamin-like minerals are formed from the changing climate, discouraging competition, parasitism, and carnivorism. Okay, I'll read part 3 soon.